What is up, boys and girls? Empire Steve back with you finally, yet again. Today is Saturday the 20th of January, and I am here today to show you all a strategy I have been using lately. Unfortunately, I do pair it with ICT setups, so and that helps in a way. It gives you double confirmation. And I'll show you exactly what I'm referring to, but first let's go into the actual settings, and we are going to go to, and I'm not watching Bitcoin, and I don't use it on Bitcoin. I only use it on NASDAQ. I don't know if it works on other stocks or indices or anything like that. So you will have to do your own research for that, but we are going to go to, and this is important, and hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna make this so you can see it, but I use it on the 10 range chart. So you gotta click on 10 range. I'm gonna go through all of these indicators right now. Some of them, if you've seen my videos before, some of them you are already familiar with. So the first one, again, 10 range, and then you're going to use the 9 EMA. That is this green line. So in the settings, you're going to, there's 9 in the style. I change it to green because green means it's going up. So, and I do make the line a little bit bigger, and you have the 21 EMA, which is red. I make it bigger, and 21 is the length right there. And then you also have pivot point standards. That's how you find it on here. Pivot point, sorry, right there. And you add it. And my settings for that are as follows. I just uncheck this under inputs. I uncheck these two. And I have 3 back. Otherwise, it kind of funks up your chart, and that isn't fun. And all the other stuff is regular. So also, I have a simple moving average, which is the length is 60. In the style, or I put it in white, and I have it a little thicker, so you can see it. And that is an SMA. And to find that, you go to simple moving or moving average simple. That's what it is over here. And it's I don't use anything special. Moving average simple right there. And I have 2 of those. One's a 60. That's the white one I just showed you, and one is 200, and that is this orange line. Yeah, and that's that. And I have the pivots, which I already explained. So 9 EMA in green, 21 EMA red. I got the 60 simple moving average, which is white. This one is orange, the 200 simple moving average, and then you have pivot point standard. And how this works, and again, the 10 range chart. So here is, and I'm actually going to show you all a video, and I'm going to try my best to explain to you what I should have done differently. So I'm going to show you now. That is, and you can actually find it. I use the strategy. This is the afternoon on the 18th. I came back in the morning. I did not trade good, and so I'm going to go into a little bit of that. So this strategy works best between, I would say, if you're in the London area, London markets, obviously 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Florida. And then you have, I would say, around 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then after lunch. So 1, you could go a little bit earlier. Sometimes the market rebounds a little bit before 1, or reverses, sorry. So, and you can find some volatility, some more volume basically. And that would be 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you're going to look for trades, and you can enter in those time windows. However, you can hold as long as the strategy works out. And I'm going to show you that now. So what I'm looking for, and let me actually go back to, sorry, let me go back to my TradingView chart so I can show to you a little bit easier. So here is yesterday, right? Here's Friday, and I took this trade on Thursday. So we got to go back in time, and it was, you saw, and it looks a little funky here. This is not what it looked like in real time on TradingView. I don't know why it does this, but you could see that we had lows here. We have equal lows here that I was waiting for those equal lows to be taken out, and also right here. And then I was looking for a reversal, right? And I decided to go live only because I traded this in the morning, and I didn't see the market correctly. So I ended up taking a decent loss, but I made all of it back plus some on this reversal. So I thought maybe after we took out these lows, as long as we can hold this level, which we did, and we took out these lows, I could see us reversing. So this is, it just seemed right, and we are below a pivot, and now we are working our way above the pivot. You can see the EMA's cross, right? So you see that. Now I'm going to start the video. So and I don't want to hear sound, so this is where the ICT setups come into play. I had 5 minute, you can't see it, let me make it bigger. I had 5 minute fair value gaps, so it shows you the bearish ones, and it shows you the bullish ones. And now I'm going to hit the play button, and then I'm looking for the green line to pass above this, and you're seeing my cursor, sorry, from my actual video, but I'm looking for this green line to pass above the red line. Green above the red would show that there's a reversal possible. You can get false signals. Look, false signal, didn't last long, didn't last long. It's because we are on a downtrend. We are just simply moving down. You can see we are below VWAP, which I have on my NinjaTrader. So we are below VWAP. And this is 10 range. It's hard to see up there, but it is 10 range chart. But we are below the 200. We are really failing the 60, and these are the higher time frame. Like these are longer length, right? And you can see we're failing it. So I'm hoping that we hold this 40 level. It's a sympathetic level. 40, number 40s and the 50s, 60s, 80s, those really more so 20, 40, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, and then, the 50, like those numbers are just, in my eyes, from what I've seen in the past, those are, and I could be wrong, but those are sympathetic numbers. Algos might be interested in buying once we get, to those levels, or stay at those levels. And you can see I go long here. Because I'm seeing that we are passing above the 60, and this is what you want to look for. And I jumped the gun a little early. What you really want to look for is you want to look for a confirmation of a reversal, which it looks like it's coming here, right? And then you don't really want to enter because it's going to come back down. You want to see it test this 60, this white line again. So you want to see us above everything, but of course VWAP is all the way up here, and we have equal highs right here. That's why I have this line there, and you'll see it a little bit more later. So you want to see us move above the 60, then you want to see us retrace back down to the 60. But I should have had my stop. Two things I did wrong here. Okay. And there's more I did wrong. I made money, but I'm going to show you guys. I could have made that much money. See, I'm explaining now in the video wave equal highs. A lot of times, and if you go to your charts, and this is 10 range, so lower time frames, you're going to see equal highs and equal lows, and a lot of times price is going to go right back to those levels and take it out. There's liquidity there, so they are just liquidity hunting at these equal highs. People are shorting, and those shorts, they have their stops up here. So it is very, very likely that price is going to run up and take out these stops. So, and you can see I should have waited. I should have bought around here, right? And had my stop down here. So it looked like we were going to turn around here, but we don't. We fail this 5 minute perfectly. And then you kind of want to see some kind of break of structure. And you kind of see that here. You know, we hold this line. Now I'm bringing this over, so let me speed it up. So I got subbed out. I should have not entered there. I'm going to fast forward. You can see we're holding this 5 minute fair value gap now. And let me go to where I enter again. And I enter again. So, and I did so much wrong here as well. And I'm gonna show you. So it retraces. So I should have bought down here when it retraced. I should have bought right inside this area and had my stop below here. That's like a 10-point stop, but you only need one contract. That's another thing I did wrong. You start with one contract, right? And with that one contract, if it starts moving in your direction and it looks like it's going to come take out these equal highs and it looks better, you add on the way up. So I don't do that. And another thing is you want to trail this 60, this white line. That is what you want to trail, and very, very important. So I have my stop down here. As price starts moving in my favor, I should be adding, right? I'm adding into it because I now think if we're going to go up to these equal highs, it looks like it's coming. So fast forward. Okay, you see this is it. I'm just fast forwarding through it. I don't get stopped out. Not yet. Okay, we are holding the 60. It looks like we are turning around, right? And it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So, and I'm long, and then my dog needed to go for a walk. I come back, something happened. My stream kept going, but my platform froze, right? And I had to restart my platform, and this is me restarting it. So, and all of a sudden, boom. Right here, I'm gonna back it up a little bit. All right, here, this is me restarting it. I'm like, oh shoot, I just got back from walking my dog. Look what's, it's moving in my direction. So now I really think we're gonna go up to these equal highs, and this is what I do wrong. See, I'm not trailing this. I should always be trailing this, but obviously I lost the internet, right? So that didn't happen. So I get stopped out here, and that's a big oof. That's a big, big oof. And you really need to trail this white line. It's so important. Like, could it end up coming back down, back on you? Absolutely. Like if you went short here and you trailed the white line, but you don't want to trail right on it. You want to just trail a little bit below it, or a little bit. If you're short, you should, you want to cover a little bit above it, right? So if I trailed, I do get back into this. But I should have gone in here, right? I should have gone in on a dip and just trailed this white line. Watch what we do. Watch exactly where we go to. Remember, these equal highs is what I'm looking for. If I held my initial position, watch. I'm gonna just keep fast forwarding. And at this point, I'm trailing this, but I get to a point where I trail it too close. See, it bounces perfectly off of it. Like that is another re-entry. If you missed the first one, just to take out these equal highs, like that's all I'm looking for. And I end up trailing it a little close. You can see we're close to these equal highs. I should be trailing this, which I am. But imagine if I trailed the initial trade that I took. I'm so mad at myself, and you can see that's why you want to put your stop a little bit below it. Just a little bit, just because it could bounce again. We still haven't taken out these equal highs, but so I'm going to fast forward it more and more and more. I'm a chicken. I bring it too close. I get stopped out. Okay, but watch. So I'm up that much on my account, just showing people that I went from red to to green. But watch what happens. I was a chicken. I should have just held it. Like it does kind of, but you want to give it room. So I should have had my stop below here. Watch what it does. This goes right through it. And boom, we hit those equal highs. We take out those equal highs. So again, I know it's kind of a little bit longer of a video. I just wanted to show you all, you know, what the possibilities could have been. Like, I could have made so much more money, right? But it's okay. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? So let me pull this back up, and you can see it worked. I wish this was cleaner. Like, why is it gotta look so fugly? So this is Friday. So let's go to Friday. Let's go to yesterday, actually. So here's 3 o'clock, right? And we are on an uptrend. So I can go down to the 1 minute chart and it's just like we are simply on an uptrend. You could use this, you know, on the 1 minute chart if you wanted to. Give it a try. But I think this strategy works best when we are trending, or when we look like we're coming back to an area of support. So this is Thursday. We're on an uptrend. You know, we retrace on the higher time frame. Look, we bounce off the 60 right here. We bounce off the 60. So, you know, you're looking for long. You're looking for longs. Like, look, this is 9-10 a.m. Like, I should have only been thinking longs yesterday. Everybody that was thinking about shorting in here, there were so many people getting, like, this is why I was down yesterday. I did make it back in the afternoon. I traded in the afternoon yesterday. I waited for the market to get better, and when it looked better, I was like, I decided to trade. It was a little risky, but you know, I did it. So, and I made back what I lost in the morning yesterday, in the afternoon, and I could have made so much more if I just held it. So I'm gonna go back down to the 10 range. So, and I'm gonna go to 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and look, like, trading this in this time yesterday, this 9, you know, this is 9:30, this is the open. Like, look at how you would have gotten chopped out so much, chopped out, destroyed, like, trading the strategy. That's why it's not always the best. It's not always going to work out all the time. It could have worked out here. You know, you see we are on a pivot. We fail a pivot. Everything looks like we're going we're bearish, right? We're under all of these EMAs and moving averages, and you short here, and you put your stop just above the 60, and you can hold it until we close above right here. So you could have made, here's 214 all the way down to 175. And that'd have been good. And look, you see it shifts to bullish. We retrace, we hold this level, should have got back in here, so that's 188. And you can hold it until we come to the pivot, or if we fail here, 188 to 199, that's still 10 points. So, but you're gonna get chopped out. It's not gonna work out all of the time. But when you see at the higher time frames that we're coming to an area of interest, like here's the 60, this is the 200, we're passing on the 5 minute, on the 15 minute, you know, we're holding this level on the 15 minute. So just like that. But ideally, you want to try and hold as long as you possibly can. With that strategy, Thursday it would have worked out much better. You want to look for equal lows, and you want to look for equal highs. See, here's equal highs right here. This is on the 10 range. You have a high there and high there. So definitely go and take that out. So we have equal highs right here. So we dip, but this is so choppy to trade on the 10 range. 10 range would have not been good yesterday. It would not have been good. Not here at the end of the day. Like, this looks pretty choppy and gross. But you want to look for equal highs, you want to look for equal lows, and you want to see us see some type of break of structure, and then take that, you know, take the trade and see what happens. Test it out. Go back test it. But that's all I got for you today. I hope that helps. Give it a shot. See how you do with it. If you have any questions, comments, something you want me to talk about in a future video, leave that down below in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.